Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And today I'm going to tell you about 5 luxury products with packaging totally worth it. So I recently did a ranty video talking about some products where they were in this luxury or higher end price point, but their packaging was trash. And there were a couple of comments encouraging me to do a version of this video where I talk about products where the packaging is worth it. So here I am. I have picked out 5 products. I am not, as I kind of talked about in that video, I'm not a huge luxury shopper, so finding 5 was a bit of a challenge, but in the end, not too much. You'll see. But, you know, I wanted to pick out products where I felt like the inside and the outside matched in quality, or just as a whole, it felt like it was worth it. Now, before I jump into the products, I want to remind you that if you're not yet subscribed and you like colorful makeup, bitches with lots of opinions, or just cute fat babes in general, I would love for you to subscribe, join the Hanhan fam. I have lots of fun stuff happening in my description box for you to check out. And now let's talk about some products and packaging that I actually really fucking enjoy. The first product was probably the last that I picked out, but now that I have it in my hands again, I feel confident with that choice. And this is the McGrath Concealer. This beautiful concealer performs like a dream, and it also just has really lovely packaging. Now, the gold lettering that is on here is wearing off, but the glass packaging, this is glass, is weighty but not too heavy. It has actually, in my opinion, a nice little doe foot that has a little bit of a taper to it. And, you know, it does do the messy concealer thing, but not in that, like, oozy concealer thing that, like, the Rose Ink one does. Like, there is a reasonable, in my opinion, amount of concealer on the packaging and the doe foot. But I just really enjoy having a glass bottle concealer. And the cap is plastic, but, like, I don't know, it feels nice. I have dropped this on hard floors and it has not broken. And that very cheap on sale Cali concealer that I bought a year ago broke in a less hard floor than I was expecting. It was also glass, but this one feels a little bit more sturdy. Now, I'm not going to throw test it for you or anything, but I really enjoy it. It feels like this is, again, because it works so well, it's like luxury in an everyday use, and I love that. I love that combination. Another complexion product that I have raved about, but like it belongs in this video, is the Auric Glow Lust. I kept the bottle longer than I keep a lot of makeup packaging. That was not the bottle, the box. That was beautiful. But this is stunning to me. The like gold drip effect of the cap, which also actually makes it easier to pull off because these are grippy bits. It's a pump, and I find that you can control the pump and just get a little bit, or you can get a full pump. And I personally don't find a full pump to be too much for me when I'm doing like my full glowy face look. But I think the fact that you can also control the pump, it's not like some pumps like the blasted, the MAC Studio Fix concealer, that one that I did own at one point in time, where it's like one pump is like a concealer for like 5 people. And, you know, this lid is firmly on there, but I didn't personally have any issues getting it off the bottle when I first got it. I think the gold lettering is beautiful. I personally really like the look of it curves in, but it's still a flat bottle, so it will stand upright. Cough, cough, Lisa Eldridge butt plug foundation. There are no fails with this packaging. None whatsoever. But speaking of Lisa Eldridge, this was also another foolproof, fail-safe choice in this video because there's just something so lovely about this packaging. It's gold, but it's that brush gold, so it doesn't get fingerprints. The inside is mirrored. Each lipstick also has the beautiful, beautiful velvet texture on the bullet itself. And it's magnetic. And there's a little bit of weight in there. Not so much that, it's gonna feel like a weapon, but a little bit of weight. And I just find the whole thing to be very lovely. You have the Lisa Eldridge logo on top, a decent label where I feel like I can actually read the color name without too much struggle. I don't have my glasses on right now, so there's going to be struggle. But in general, this is just so lovely. There's just classy. This is classy shit. What do I know about classy shit? I don't know, but this is classy shit to me. Yeah, it just, and I think because in my experience, especially with the velvet lipsticks, the formula performs really nicely. So it feels like a full package in a way that, not every lipstick does. I'm a fan. I will say, I don't know if these lipsticks are still in production. I would have to look and see. But a runner-up in my head, but I do not have it anymore because I had it for too many years and I realized I probably shouldn't be putting this on my lips. The NARS, I think it's the Audacious lipsticks that NARS did. That packaging is so nice, and some of the NARS lipstick packaging is not. That one was also magnetic, and if you had multiple ones, it had NARS etched in the tubes, and if you had multiple ones, they would magnetize together where it would spell out NARS. I never had multiples, but that was a really nice packaging, but also sleek, square, black, but a little weight, magnetized, just very lovely. I also like that formula. So that's a runner-up, but I don't have it here. I have to. The Barbie girl in me. The Barbie girl in me. I like the color chrome packaging so much more than the black. The black is pretty, but I think she did a lavender chrome at one point in time, and this is Divine Rose 2, the pink one. But the pink chrome, I really like it. I just think it's very pretty. And it's just very pretty. It does something for me. I quite enjoy it. This packaging, I know a lot of people talk about how heavy it is and all of that. I really enjoy it. I think the mirror with the facets is very nice. It's not the kind of packaging where I want a ton of them. I don't. That's one thing where it's I think if I had a bunch of these, this packaging, the weight and the heft of it would annoy me. But I have two. I have one of the black and one of this, and it's enjoyable. I might like the outside more than I like the inside. We're going to move on because that might get me some hate. Now, the last product up, it took me a moment to remember these. Not because I don't use them all the time, but almost because I use them all the time. I don't know. Whatever. The Sonia G Sky Eye brushes. I have the Sky Eye set. And, you know, when I first saw these brushes pictured, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like the scale of them because they are heftier than
a few moments later
than some eye brushes. I mean, some of them are, and you know, I think that's the thing. I don't know if I would love the heft of the original brushes, especially the face brushes, but for the eye brushes, they don't bother me in any capacity, and they're so beautiful. Like the blue to black, the writing on there, I really like the black ferrule. I just really enjoy these. I think I just love this fade and the like taper in. These are beautiful, and I find that, like, again, and maybe one day I'll actually make a video talking about this. There is this pleasure of like everyday luxury, and I was touching on that with the concealer, and I feel that way about these brushes. Like whenever I'm able to use them, there's just a pleasure to the shape of the brush, the way the brush works and applies shadows. There's just a joy there, and I really enjoy that. I guess with like the Auric, and even though I have I guess with like the Auric and the concealer and the brushes, they are something that I really get to play with, like maybe not every time I do makeup, but pretty often. And that to me, like, that's when I get it when it comes to luxury makeup. Like that is it. It's like when I get that joy, that excitement from using these products where the formula really works for me and the packaging is a pleasure, I totally understand the luxury market, or the luxury makeup market. There were 5 or so products that I got to rave about, packaging I got to rave about. I would love to know about a luxury product or a higher end product where the packaging just does it for you, and hopefully the product inside also does that for you. And thank you so much for spending a bit of your day with me. Thank you for inspiring this video, because it's always fun to talk about things I love along with the things I don't love. And most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday, because you are worth it. Bye, friends.